Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chase and this is a Painting Pinterest Guide, Personal Finance and Investing, and today we're going to talk about why Shiba Inu has soared up over the past 24 hours and why it also had that quick dip a little bit over 48 hours ago, and what's going on with all this price fluctuation and some big news with Shiba Inu. Stick around to find out. All right, so we're gonna jump right into the video, but what I want you to do is go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below with which token you think is gonna be going up, which is gonna be the next Shiba Inu, the next Dogecoin, or if it's gonna continue to be Shiba. Let's hear what you have to say down below. All right, jump right into the video. So, as always, I like to start my videos looking at the shibatoken.com. This is where you get most of the update information, what's happening, but we'll jump over to the price right now. At the point of this video, it is currently at 4 zeros with 1652. It's a whopping 0.86% increase over the last 24 hours at this point. And we're gonna scroll down. You can see that, over the past month, we saw this, the giant increase right there and then some consolidation moving forward. I want to really take your time to look over at the holders. So you see this address right here holds about 45% of the total circulating supply. And that is a huge amount. And anytime there is that much in a wallet, you have to be very careful with some price manipulation and changes with these big whales. Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, had this giant amount in his wallet, and he has actually burned it. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to this article where we've seen that the youngest crypto billionaire, Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, has burned 7 billion in Shiba coins, and he actually plans to send 10%, the remaining 10%, to a charity of his choosing. And they have not decided which one it is yet. Basically, over $7 billion worth of Shiba Inu at the time that he burned it is about 410 trillion coins to a dead wallet address. Essentially, this is just wiping out the digital token, worth about 6.8 billion at that time. That's a crazy amount. So basically what happens when he does this is that it is going to be getting this out of the circulating supply, therefore increasing the scarcity of Shiba Inu, and could potentially end up increasing the value. And that's where we saw that's potentially why we saw this, this big jump in the price from after it dropped and then it jumped back up, right? People thought that it was going to be a little bit more scarce, so they tried to buy up a little bit more, and we saw this price increase. So kind of crazy with all that. It could be for a good cause. He plans to do a thoughtful liquidation to ensure that he meet our COVID relief goals, and we have decided to convert the donation slowly over a period of time. That's what they're talking about, one of the charities that he sent it out to. So we're going to jump over to actually one of the statements that he released. He said that I've decided to burn 90% of the remaining Shiba tokens in my wallet. The remaining 10% will be sent to a not yet decided charity with similar values of crypto relief, preventing large-scale loss of life, but with a more long-term orientation. COVID is a big problem now. We all know that, but it's important to think about the longer term of the future. Simply holding the remaining coins in this wallet forever was never an option because it's obviously going to be a security issue. For those reasons alone, he would have to move it to a better wallet eventually, and that transaction would get interrupted as an action, and it would cause a lot of issues moving forward. So the best thing that he could think about was actually to move it to another wallet and get it out of the circulating supply. And all in all, he's saying that, he's been very impressed with the dog token communities, how it's, treated the recent donations, and everybody kind of coming together with the generosity and willingness to move forward with all these charitable donations and the coins. And he's just saying that he's a big fan of all of that. So he obviously said, do not send him any coins without his consent. He does not want them, and he doesn't want that type of power. So just this statement right here, really caused a lot of the fluctuation in the price, and that's why we saw that dip and that subsequent soaring of Shiba Inu at that time. And then the last thing I want to kind of point out is if you go to their official Twitter page, oftentimes you can actually see that on their website as well. But this was over the past couple of days ago. But this is what they're talking about to the ecosystem from his initial donation of part of the SHIB token to that charity in India. It's talking about how they think that this is, you know, it was initially a negative thing, because if you're moving this much SHIB at one time, it's causing, you know, fear in people holding it, and that ends up causing the price to go down. But this is actually taking a negative thing and moving into a great thing, right here, where they say that there is no greatness without a vulnerable point, and you know, giving it all to Vitalik was their vulnerable point, but they are saying that has now become the greatest strength, because now even though they're moving this great amount and it can cause a fluctuation, it was a great thing that he used their coin to help out this charity, and you know, they want to kind of point out that that's a big point, and that's one of the reasons why they're making this coin. So despite the fact that VB allowed us to be part of the single most generous act in cryptocurrency history, we have seen even long-term SHIB holders become paper hands and dump millions and millions of dollars over the course over a few days. These disbelievers have spoken out against SHIB and spread FUD in every way they could, but you, the SHIB army, stood strong against the flood of negativity. It's a big thing, you know. Down here you say, as huge as this moment is, remember that this is only the beginning. Because there's a lot going on with it. So last thing I want to talk about that could potentially cause an increase in the price is going to be when we scroll down on their website to Shiba Swap. This is supposed to be coming out any day now. It's happening on their site. It's saying that it's undergoing security tests, audits, and final updates to prepare for a safe launch. I would prefer them to get all these done before launching it, because the reason why they're doing all these tests, audits, and updates is to keep our money safe and make sure that this Shiba Swap exchange is going to be working well. And we really appreciate that type of thing. When that does drop, though, that's potentially going to lead to a price increase in SHIB. It's going to allow for more people to buy it, and that's going to give a higher demand, with now the new decrease and scarcity of SHIB coin after this burn. It's a it's a good perfect storm where it can lead to the price to increase, and we can see it moving forward. So that's what I think is going to could potentially be happening over the next couple of days, 2 weeks. If you did get some good information from this video, if you like this, if you want to hear more about Shiba Inu and what's going on with the coin and what's going to be moving forward with it, go and hit that like and subscribe button. It makes a big difference to our channel. Don't forget to comment. And as always, I want to remind you to pinch a little bit.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this video, make sure to check out the video that's on the left-hand side of your screen.
Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more great content and to support our channel.